Rolex Oyster watch. Over 200 components, 20 key manufacturing stages, worn worldwide. Inside this secure Swiss facility, thousands of precision watches begin their journey each year under strict control. Today, we follow the complete journey, from raw metal to hand-assembled Rolex chronometer leaving the factory.
Raw metals arrive under tight traceability, every batch logged, scanned, and stored with its complete digital history.
Special 904L stainless steel demands unique handling, enabling superior corrosion resistance and lasting high-polish finishes.
In-house gold foundries create proprietary 18-karat alloys, optimizing color, hardness, and machining performance.
CNC machining sculpts solid 904L blocks into robust Oyster case blanks with micron-level repeatability.
After machining, automated finishing removes burrs, preparing sealing surfaces essential for high water resistance.
Bracelet links are stamped, milled, and drilled in sequence, engineered for strength, comfort, and flexibility.
Artisans hand polish every surface, balancing mirrored edges with satin planes for signature light play on the wrist.
Automated storage systems feed assembly lines just in time, reducing manual handling and preserving cosmetic perfection.
In a separate facility, microscopic movement components are machined at extreme speed using proprietary processes.
Every movement part is ultrasonically cleaned and dried, eliminating contaminants that could affect long-term accuracy.
Critical components undergo microscopic inspection, with tolerances measured in micrometers to ensure flawless gear meshing. Skilled watchmakers hand-assemble each movement, aligning tiny components that convert spring energy into precise timekeeping.
Movements are regulated in multiple positions to meet strict chronometer timing standards before leaving this workshop.
After third-party chronometer testing, movements return for further in-house checks, each identified by unique digital fingerprints.
Dials undergo dozens of operations, from lacquer layers to applied gold markers, achieving consistent depth and legibility.
Hands are installed by hand, with clearances checked so they never touch indices, dial, or crystal.
Movements are cased, sealed with precision gaskets, and engraved, giving each watch a traceable identity. Every watch is pressure tested beyond its rated depth, ensuring long-term waterproofness and environmental protection. Completed watches undergo superlative chronometer testing, targeting around -2 to +2 seconds daily accuracy.
Final inspection combines cosmetic scrutiny and functional checks, rejecting any watch falling short of flawless standards.
Each $20,000 Rolex leaves Switzerland fully documented, tested, and traceable, ready for wrists across the globe.
Microscopic gaskets are engineered to maintain water resistance for decades of everyday wear and pressure changes.
Sapphire crystals are machined from ultra-hard blanks, delivering scratch resistance far exceeding conventional mineral glass.
High-tech ceramic bezels are fired, machined, and laser engraved to keep colors vivid for a lifetime.
Lasers engrave unique identifiers, linking each watch to detailed records of origin, testing, and servicing. Bracelets are assembled link by link, every screw tightened to precise torque for long-term reliability.
Each clasp is endurance tested for thousands of cycles, ensuring a secure, repeatable click on every closure.
Specialized lubricants are applied sparingly, minimizing friction while extending service intervals and long-term movement stability.
Automatic rotors are tested for smooth rotation, guaranteeing efficient self-winding under everyday wrist movement. Extended timing runs verify that each movement maintains stable accuracy across multiple positions and power levels. Shock tests simulate accidental knocks, confirming that delicate mechanisms withstand real-world impacts without losing precision. Magnetic exposure is evaluated to ensure consistent accuracy, even in environments filled with electronic devices and fields. Temperature and humidity cycles test seals, oils, and materials, confirming performance from cold commutes to warm beaches.
Superlative chronometer testing targets around -2 to +2 seconds daily across demanding conditions.
Oystersteel suppliers incorporate high levels of recycled industrial waste, reducing environmental impact while maintaining alloy performance.
Gold waste from machining and polishing is systematically recovered and recycled, minimizing the need for newly mined metal.
Finished watches travel directly to a global network of authorized retailers and boutiques, bypassing wholesalers and gray channels.
Generations of watchmakers pass on techniques, ensuring complex assemblies remain both precise and repairable for decades. In-house training centers prepare more than 100 apprentices annually, combining classroom theory with workshop practice.
Future polishers learn to shape reflections without softening edges, preserving the watch's original design lines.
Continuous learning platforms update employees on new processes, tools, and sustainability practices throughout their careers.
Advanced balance springs resist temperature shifts and magnetic fields, stabilizing timekeeping in everyday environments.
Luminous compounds are tested for brightness and durability, ensuring legibility long after lights go out.
Light, dark, heat, and moisture cycles verify seals, materials, and finishes under realistic and accelerated conditions.
Metrology labs maintain reference standards, anchoring every measurement to traceable, regularly calibrated instruments.
Tight security and digital traceability protect both materials and finished watches throughout their factory journey.
Dust control measures keep movements and dials pristine, preventing particles from compromising long-term performance.
Extended observation ensures that each watch not only passes, but stabilizes within Rolex's self-imposed accuracy targets.
Decades later, the same precision philosophy guides every complete overhaul at official service centers worldwide. During servicing, movements are fully dismantled, cleaned, and selectively renewed using genuine replacement components.
Refinishing aims to restore original aesthetics while respecting geometry, avoiding over-polishing or loss of definition.
After service, every watch is resealed, tested, and documented, often returning to the wearer with renewed warranty.
Teams continuously review energy use, emissions, and materials to align manufacturing with ambitious reduction targets.
Building designs prioritize insulation, efficient HVAC, and renewable inputs to lower operational energy consumption.
New presentation boxes cut plastic usage significantly, halving life cycle emissions while maintaining a premium customer experience. Supply chain programs emphasize responsible sourcing, recycled content, and traceability back to approved partners.
A tightly controlled distribution network balances exclusivity with global availability through selected partners and service centers.
Multiple Swiss sites share production, from movements in Bienne to cases and final assembly near Geneva.
Massive machines occupy lower floors, while upper levels host quieter labs and movement assembly workshops.
At Bienne, custom machinery cuts movement parts with thousandth of a millimeter precision for every Rolex caliber. Dedicated labs analyze metal microstructures, optimizing strength, corrosion resistance, and polishability for daily wear.
Dive models are tested at pressures above their depth rating, validating seals, crystals, and crown systems.
Condensation checks reveal invisible leaks, confirming that cases remain dry inside after extreme pressure exposure.
Thermal shock tests mimic real dives from warm air to cold water, safeguarding gaskets and lubricants.
Production planning aligns capacity with global demand, maintaining controlled availability across authorized retailers.
At boutiques, each watch remains traceable back to its production record, service history, and reference data.
Retail staff translate technical features into practical guidance, helping owners understand diving capability and care requirements.
On the wrist, precision engineering and months of testing disappear into a simple, reliable daily companion.
Behind the dial, energy flows from mainspring to escapement, dividing time into millions of precise beats yearly.
Explorers and professionals have field-tested these watches for generations, shaping today's standards for robustness.
Through Perpetual Planet, Rolex funds expeditions and research that document and protect fragile ecosystems.
The Hans Wilsdorf Foundation really outdid themselves with the renovation.
Absolutely, it's wonderful that the profits support such initiatives.
Internal forums encourage employees to propose improvements, feeding continuous innovation in movements and manufacturing.
Regular equipment maintenance preserves machining accuracy, keeping tolerances tight on every component batch.
Recycling systems capture metal scrap and process waste, returning valuable material into closed-loop supply chains.
Real-time data links quality and sustainability metrics, enabling rapid response to deviations in process performance.
From secret Swiss workshops to the open world, each Rolex unites precision, craft, and long-term responsibility.
Automatic winding via the perpetual rotor keeps the mainspring charged using nothing more than wrist movement.
Stored carefully, the watch becomes both personal companion and enduring asset, traceable by reference and serial.
On an ordinary workday, microscopic factory tolerances translate into effortless readability and confident everyday wear. Waterproof architecture, tested beyond its rating, gives owners freedom to swim, shower, and travel without concern.
Over years, billions of beats accumulate, with occasional servicing keeping the movement performing to specification.
Official service channels preserve water resistance, accuracy, and warranty, typically recommended roughly every decade of use.
Modern processes build on nearly a century of waterproof and self-winding innovation, refined but never abandoned.
Experimental deep-sea watches have survived the Mariana Trench's crushing pressures, validating extreme case engineering limits.
Collectors document references, provenance, and servicing, turning technical craftsmanship into multi-generational heirlooms. From secret Swiss foundries to everyday wrists, each $20,000 Rolex embodies engineering, craft, and responsibility.